Okay, good evening, everyone. How are you doing today? Good evening, online. Hi, good evening, Siddharth, Shawik, Sarita, and everyone. Hi, hi. Good evening. Okay, so hope everyone are doing good, and I really appreciate taking time on Saturday and joining. This shows how interested you are, right, on the classes. Very good. Okay, so anyone new today? One person online. So we started this class a couple of days back, so it's okay. So we can get the recordings for it. So from I think you have joined at the right time. So just continue the classes from here. So those who are new online, so those are the recordings that just now you got in the chat. So when you have time, just go through it. So we were just talking about the basics. Okay, so let's have a quick shootout round on what we have discussed in our last class. Ready? Hmm? Ready? Okay. So today's class will be very interesting. I want that Joes that generally you have, right? Okay, let's have a quick shootout run. Online, are you guys ready for shootout? Okay. So what is the topic that we have learned yesterday? Protocols. Okay. And what okay, first let me ask this question. Which is the protocol used to connect to the website securely? Not securely? What is the full form of HTTP? Hypertext, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. What is the default port number of HTTP? HTTPS, SSH, RDP, 3389. Okay. What is the definition of HTTP? Excellent. What does the HTTP do? It transfers the data to and fro from the client to the server, server to the client. So who is the guy who is taking the data from client to server and server to the client? HTTP itself. Okay. So is it recommended to expose customized port numbers to the customers? No. So customers are interested to access their website with the default port numbers. What are the two default port numbers that we use? 80 and 443. Okay. Nice. And then whenever you're using any website, if you see that is HTTP, secure or not secure? Not secure. And when you're using HTTP, all your data in the data packet will be in a plain text or encrypted format. Plain text. If it is in HTTPS, encrypted. So if page not found, what is the status code? 404. If page found, 200. Fantastic. And which is the protocol used to connect between the two hosts? TCP. What is the full form of TCP? Transmission Control Protocol. Can we say TCP is like a bridge between the two hosts? Super. And this, what will be traveling on TCP? HTTP and HTTPS, all these protocols will be traveling on the TCP. And then we have discussed about the OS layers. Remember OS layers? Fine. So this is what we have discussed in our last class. As usual, you guys are really good on what we have learned. So are you ready for today's topic? Super. So let's enter into today's very interesting and important topic. So today you should be very interactive like normal, but today you should be even more interactive. Okay. Okay. Yes or no? Let me share my screen. Okay, Nana. Chitty, online, can you please confirm? Can you see my screen and can you hear me well? Nice. Okay, so till now, what we have learned is from day one. So we discussed about the client server architectures, what is client, what is server, what is client server architectures. And then we have discussed about the DNS. Remember, we discussed about the DNS and then we discussed about protocols, HTTP, HTTPS, TCPs, and also we discussed about firewall, load balancers. We just went to the overview of those topics. So all these are all the basics, which is really good that you know. And today, let's enter into the actual topic. Before I enter the topic, I'll show you one diagram. I'll show you one picture. You should tell me what is that picture. Okay. And then what all the things that you see inside the picture, you should tell me. Okay, now. Okay, let's see. Okay. What is this? Huh? How many people know this? What you said? You said server room. Yes or no? You said server room. Correct. So this is a server room, or in another words, we call it as data center. What is that? Okay. Next question here is, how many of you worked inside the data center? All are freshers mostly. Experienced people? Okay. Syed is there. One person. Okay. Ramesh is there. Very good. Because Khan is there. So because today's class will be very interesting, especially those who know the data centers. Data centers. Okay, so those who worked on the data center, please back me up today. Okay, fine. Now those who are new, so this is called data center. What is called? Okay, see that in data center, what are the things that you can see? Tell me. Hmm? Wires, servers, tell, louder. Fire extinguisher. Okay. Fire extinguisher is there. Okay. And CPUs are there. Huh? Their CPUs are there. Color cables are there. Racks are there. Okay. AC. Obviously, AC will be there. Okay. Don't ask me. Yakada. Where? Right? We cannot see, right? So, okay. Next, plug points. Oh, okay. Very good. So, this is a plug point. Sarita, very good observation. Okay, lights. Okay, fine. Files are where? Okay, so whatever you see is really good. Okay, so Ethernet cables, you have servers, you have racks, you have AC, you have fire extinguisher, you have switches, you have whatnot. Everything is there. Nana, half of my career, I was into these data centers. So I used to work inside the data centers. Working inside the data centers is not an easy task, right? So let me give a few examples. Let's start with this. So handling the data center is easy task. What do you say? 100% no. Big no. Okay. So Nana, you know very well, I started my career with which company? Infosys. So in Infosys, okay, yeah. In Infosys, there is a project, there is a company called Nortel. Anyone heard? Okay. So Nortel is a very old company. So those who are heard, see, Syed, all these people, these are all experienced people. So this is a telecom company where we used to work in Infosys. We are project. And you know what? Yeah, very good. Very good, Syed. Thank you. So Nortel is a company, Nana, where we are handling the data center. In this data center in Infosys, we were only 3 people. How many people? 3 people handling the whole data center. You know how many employees are working for this data center? 600 employees. How many? How many? 600 employees are working. 600 employees are working or connected to this data center. So how many people are working for the data center? Only 3 people. Myself and one girl and another friend, one boy. That girl next year, she got married and she left the company. Another person, what he did was, he also left the company. Fortunately or unfortunately, I am the only one person who is working inside the data center. Just imagine how very big data center, there are so many servers, so many things will be there in the data center. How many people are connected to the data centers? 600 people. How many? I am the only person supporting the data center. I'm the only one person supporting the data center. See the problems that you'll, whatever we are discussing today, everything is interlinked. Okay, everything is interlinked. See, now, as you already said, handling the data centers is not an easy task. So I used to work inside the data centers all the time. So my workstation, my workplace is next to the data center, because obviously I'm the person who is handling the data center guy, right? What the people call me? Data center guy. What do people call? Data center guy. I always sit next to the data center. So all of a sudden, one person came. One person came and said, "Hey, Riaz, everything is okay?" And I said, "Yeah, everything is okay. I'm fine. Thank you for asking my whereabouts." No, no, no. I'm not talking about your whereabouts. Everything is fine with the data center. Or any. Okay, yes, everything is working fine. Really? It's working fine? Are yes, bhai, it's working fine. What's the problem? Okay, she or he left. And now 3 people came and started asking, yes, everything is fine. Are one person asked, he left. And now 3 people came. And next 5 people came and said, there is something problem. We are not able to connect to the servers. Then I got to know that there is something fishy going on in the data center. So people are not able to connect inside the data center. Okay. Then before I get up from the chair to try to find out what's the problem, after these 5 people, one person will come with a big belly. Who is that? Manager. Correct. Who is that? Manager. So boss. So, okay, not every boss will have the bellies, but okay, that boss, that manager will come and ask. Before I get up, he'll ask, is that resolved? Abhi, haule. I didn't even got up from my chair. How can you say that it's resolved? Give me some time. Give me some time. So what I did was, I left. I went into the data center. Now tell me, Chiti, is it easy? Is it easy to go ahead and then find out the problem in the data center? 100%. Everyone, I need answers from everyone. Yes or no? 100% no. Online people, yes or no? No. We cannot directly go and pinpoint that, oh, there is a problem, go and fix it. No, it's not like that. So what I did, I started troubleshooting it. I started troubleshooting. Now, let's say all of a sudden your bike is off. Your bike is not working. What will you do? You'll do the troubleshooting, no? First, you will check the key. Next, you do the kickstart. Then you do like this, whether the petrol is there or not. Yes or no? So you'll be doing all these things. Similarly, here also in the network, it's not that easy task to go and fix the issue. So I started troubleshooting slowly, checking that and this and that and this. You know how much pain is that? So see, now tell me, I went inside and started troubleshooting, and it took 1 hour, no resolution. 2 hours, not issue is not fixed. 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, no. Still the issue is there. And what these people will be doing at that time? How many people are there? 600 people. Are they able to connect to the data center and work? You know, Infosys is such a big campus. All 600 people, 300 into 300. They'll put their hands in their hands and they'll go and have all they'll go and roam inside the entire big campus in Infosys. Poor guy, Riaz sir is inside the data center working in the very cold. You know how much cold it will be there in data center? It's too cold. It's too cold. So, and all the 600 people, they're enjoying in the campus. And in the meanwhile, they call me and say, hey, Riaz, I was thinking they're very workaholic and they're asking me the updates whether resolve or not. And bloody guys, they are calling and saying, Riaz, take your own time, no problem. Because what they are working, they are not working, they are enjoying. Who is the one who is working? It's me. I'll say I took the phone out and then I kept aside and started troubleshooting it. It has been 6, 7, 8 hours. And I called my manager also. We both started working on it. And then finally, it took 8 hours. How many hours? It took how many hours? 8 hours to fix the issue. After 8 hours, my manager, we both fixed the issue. And after 8 hours, once you get the resolution, you will be happy, no? But my manager is very angry. My manager asked, hey, Riaz, get the CC camera, get the CCTV footage. We went and got the CCTV footage. And then we were watching in the video. No one went inside the data center. Only one person went. And when we zoomed, he has a long stick in his hands. When we zoomed, you know who is he? He is a housekeeping guy. Housekeeping meaning cleaning guy. Who is that? Cleaning guy. So when I went, no, data center is my baby, no? Data center is my baby. So that meaning when I go into the data center, this is looking very nice data center. Generally, data centers will not look like this. All your cables will be on the floor, running on the top here like this. It looks like a booth bangla. The data centers generally look like booth bangla. It will not be this much nice. Online people experience, Syed and everyone, back me up. Yes or no? See? So it's like booth bangla, you cannot go. So this is my baby. That's the reason why I'm stepping here slowly, one by one, step by step here. I go inside. But this cleaning guy, how he go? He went like this and he stepped on one small cable. He stepped on one small cable that got unplugged. And to resolve that, it took how many hours? 8 hours. How many employees? How many hours wasted? 600 into 8. 6 8s are 48. 4,800 hours are wasted. Those are billing hours. What is that? So we are billing to the customer, no? Every hour we are billing. A customer need to pay for us. So now tell me, should I tell to the customer that, sir, some cleaning I went inside, he stepped on the cable that got 8 hours wasted? The customer will say, hey, Babu, go and play that side. Yes or no? Is it easy? Can we say it is not Riaz representing to the customer, it is Infosys representing to the customer. Later, next day, tomorrow, headlines will come in the paper. Infosys stepped on a cable, loss of 4,800 in hours, that meaning thousands of dollars. It's a big mistake. Handling the data centers is easy. It's a lot of revenue loss. And let's say, just in case, you know what are the problems that you get? All of a sudden, power off. Just in case I'm saying, all of a sudden, power off. You can say, sir, there is a generator. What happens if that generator also went off? All your servers will work. It will hang. And all of a sudden, let's see here. This is the CPU. What is that? This is the CPU. Generally, as per the 3-tier architecture that we have learned before, is it recommended to keep multiple applications in the same machine? No. As this is my physical machine, what I do, I keep application and database, everything in the same machine. And everyone will start connecting to it and say, all of a sudden, they'll come to me and say, hey, Riaz, I'm not able to connect to the server. Then when I went and checked, hard disk crash. What is that? Possible or not? There are a lot of possibility in the server, in the data centers, that hard disk will get crash. And the customer will say that, I want the data back. Array, you crashed the server, but do you want the data back? Then what I do is, I went and called the vendor. If the server is HP server or Dell server as a server, we'll call that support people. You know that support people will come, and what I do, just imagine. What I do is, I'll take the CPU in my hands and I'll hand over to that person Please help me. And that vendor will take that CPU from the hands. He'll go inside the room and he close the door. And I'm waiting outside. After 1 hour, he come back. He open the door and he slowly take out his pets and say, sorry. What is that? Sorry. We tried our level best. Operation success, patient died. Right? You know the pain. Those who work inside the data centers, they know these pains. Whatever I'm talking about, it is related. Slowly, it is related to the topics. Just hold on. Yes or no? Online, Syed and whoever it is working inside the, right? Inside the data centers. See? And it is not easy. It is not at all easy to handle the data centers. Just in case I'm saying, if 2 rats went inside the data center, what? Rats, you know, rats, Elka, Chua. So these 2 rats will not keep quiet. They'll form a big family. And you see how many nice color cables are there in everyday festival. Just in case something happened to the one wire, again, same problem. You're getting it. You're getting it. So this is fun to understand, but backend, how much difficult is to handle the data center? Do you all agree? Is it easy to handle the data center? No. So now you got a conclusion that it is not easy to handle. I just give you only 2, 3 few examples. There are so many examples here. There are so many examples. There is a question. Jayalakshmi got interested now. Sir, in that so many physical servers, how can you identify the issue? Where it occurred? That's a problem. Is it easy? Can go and pinpoint that there is a problem? It's not easy. So you need to go one by one. Okay. At this level, the server is working or not. Next, go to the next level. Next level, all the traffic is going where it. Okay, this is not the class that I need to talk about the networking inside it. So let's not talk about it. Let's move forward now. Yeah, you need to check one by one. Okay, now what we do is let's take a real-time example. I need 2 people, one boy and one girl. Name. Okay. So Vineet. Vineet is there. Online Vineet. Okay. Assume this is Vineet. Vineet, you should not mind, huh? Don't mind. I'm putting the diagrams and all. Okay, na? Please acknowledge. Vineet. Okay. So this is Vineet. Vineet, is it okay? Who is Vineet? Online. Okay, mid belly fan, no problem. So I'll be taking your name. So just don't worry. Okay. So you will be the celebrity after this class. Okay. So next, I'll take one more lady or girl here. From offline, I'll take. How is that? Amruta. Okay, I'll take Amruta. So Amruta. Everyone is now curious. I know. Oh, huh? Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay. So don't mind. So Amruta. Correct? Correct? Okay. Amruta. Okay. Fine. So now listen this carefully. We have our 2 friends here, Mr. Vineet and Amruta. Okay. Now, Vineet and Amruta, thank you, Amol. Nice diagram. Okay. So You are the only person who identified my my expertise here. Okay, my talent, Amol. Okay, so we have our two friends, Vinith and Amruta Nana Chiti. Okay, so these two are they both are friends. Vinith and Amruta, they both are friends. Now Amruta, she is a business girl. What is that? She is a business girl. She is very good in business. Whereas Vinith is operations guy. Operations guy. Operations guy meaning not doctor. Operations guys meaning what? In our IT industry, those who handle the data centers, those who handle all these people, we call it as a operations guy. Okay, so now Amruta, what she did was she called Vinith and said, "Hey Vinith, we are setting up a company. I have a website with me. Please put it into the server. Please put it in server. Give me the URL so that I'll give to the clients." You understand what Amruta said? Amruta said, we need to form a company. I have a website. Put it in server somewhere. Give me that URL. I'll give to the customers. And what Vinit did was, he said, sure, Amrita, no problem. Yes. And what Vinit did, immediately, he went home, he went to the market and he purchased a server. What he did? Today, he purchased a server. So now Vinit asked, hey, Amrita, how many customers will be accessing the website? She said only 5 people at the moment. How many? 5 people. Only 5 people. For 5 people, how many servers do you need? One is sufficient, no? That's what our friend Vinith also went to the market. He purchased one physical server. He got into his home, opened the pack, power up, install the operating system, set it up, everything, install the application, everything, keep it ready, and the URL is given to Amruta. As this is only one server, do we need to go and purchase a big room? As it is only one server, what he did, Vinith, he kept it is in bedroom. He kept it is in the bedroom. So what he did was, okay, so Amruta got the URL and every customer, 5 customers started using and everyone said, wow, super website, super fast, very good. And these 5 people will keep quiet, huh? They will give it to 10 people. They'll give it to 100 people. Now these 100 people started shouting Amruta. Hey Amruta, initially your website is too fast. Now it is very slow. Why? How many servers are there? Only one server is there. And how many people are clients are there? 100 clients. Matching is there. What is the immediate job of Vinith now? See, slowly I'm triggering your mind. So now Vinith need to go and purchase a new server. Vinith went and purchased a new server. Okay. How many servers here? 2. Number of people are increasing and also the number of servers are also increasing. How many servers are there now? 4 servers are there. Now Amrita, she is very good in the business and she's getting lot of projects and Vinith keep on adding the number of servers. Vinith's keeping on adding the number of servers. His bedroom is gone? Yes or no? Bedroom is gone? Because bedroom is full. Now how many servers are there? So many servers. His bedroom is gone. His living room is gone. Another bedroom is gone, right? His bathroom is also gone. Everything is gone. Now tell me, the entire house has become what? What, Nana? Server room. Or instead of calling server room, we should call it as data center. Everyone understood? Now everyone understood what is data center? So I'm taking a single word, I'm trying to inject in your brains. So data center, this is how generally data centers will form. Within my hands, with my hands, I have formed so many data centers in my career. That's why my hands are rough with technologies. Not only one technology. In these 17 years, just imagine how many technologies I might have used, right? So, like doctor says, these many operations did from these hands. Huh? Okay. So here, now this is called a data center. Slowly, the data centers will start with 1 server, 2 servers, 3 servers, 4 servers, 10 servers, 100,000, 10,000. And now the entire room has become what? Data center. Who is handling this data center? Vinith is handling. Who is handling? Vinith is handling. Who is handling, Nana? Vinith is handling. And as the data center is handled by us meaning here Vinith, the data center which is handled by us, we call it as on premises. What is that, Nana? On premises. On premises. Some people call on premises. Some people call on premises. R should be rolling on the matter. You can however you can call it. You can call it as on premises. Some people call it as on premises. Some people also call it as on prem. Not prem guru, right? On prem. Okay, so now do you all understand what is on premises? What is on premises? The data centers which is handled by us. Say that. What is on premises? Data centers which are handled by us. Data center which are handled by us, we call it as a on premises. Fantastic, Nana. So now Vinith is handling this on premises. Nana, handling this on premises is easy task. Handling the data center is easy task. Is it easy task for Vinith? No, it is not an easy task for the Vinith. Let me give one example, few examples. Let's say, for example, Vinith is working for a customer and customer immediately said, hey, Vinith, I need 10 machines immediately now. Nana, in big companies, is it possible to get the 10 machines immediately? It'll take a lot of time or not? 100% it will take a lot of time. Just assume you purchased one pen drive from Flipkart or Amazon. How many days will it take to come to you? So many days, no? So let's say first Vinith need 10 machines. Immediately Vinith called Amruta and Vinith discussed everything with Amruta saying that we need 10 machines. As Amruta knows, she'll approve. And then the next level, he need to go to some other delivery manager. There also, we need to tell the same story. And finally, this request will go to the finance department. Most of the time, finance department are having ladies there. I don't know why. Most of the companies. Very. So, now Vinith is sitting inside the finance company, that girl, that lady, and there is a discussion happening. Vinith asks, hey, I need 10 machines. You know what the finance minister will say? Can't you adjust with 2? Hey, Miru Mara. Huh? Right? Yes or no? So the customers require 10 machines, but how come you bargain for 2 machines? This is how it is happening in the companies. You don't get what you want. So, okay, if she approves also, it takes a lot of time to get it and get it back to your data center. Till that time, your customer will wait. Customer will wait. Customer will never wait for that such a long time. And also, I'm telling the problems with the data centers. And also, whenever you purchase any laptop, how many years warranty that you get? 1 year warranty. Nana, in data centers also, these are all the physical servers or not? So that meaning I'm going and purchasing the physical servers. For physical servers also, warranty will be there. Now you tell me, is it recommended to keep out of warranty servers in my data center? Yes or no? No. That meaning either I need to extend the warranty or I need to purchase new servers. What will I do with my existing servers? You know how much one server is? Your laptop itself is 1 lakh nowadays. Just imagine. Please be in Vinith's shoes and my shoes and think about it. Right? Purchasing the physical machines is very, very, very costlier. And as you know, whenever customer sends for audit, and there should not be any server without warranty inside the data center. So what I do with the out of warranty servers, Nana, I'll put it in the storeroom. What I need to do? Yes or no? What should I do? I need to put it in the storeroom. All these out of warranty servers, I'll put it in the storeroom. You're getting it. You're understanding. You're understanding pain here slowly, right? So Will there be any space inside the data center to adjust new servers? Fully packed. Fully packed. It is only 1 or 2 persons who can go inside the data center. That much fully packed, you have the servers inside the data center. In this situation, wherever the Vinit, everyone, their company they're working, one testing girl, she came to Vinit. And Vinit said, yes, how can I help you? And the girl said, hey, Vinit, I need a machine. Is it easy to give the new machine to that girl? Tell me yes or no? No. Is there any space inside the data center? Whatever she asked, he need to go and purchase a new machine? No. But whenever she asked, Vinit said, hey, I don't have any server. And no. And she said, instead of calling Vinit, she said, Vinny, please. Vinny, can you please give me one server? What Vinny will do? Granted, huh? Okay. So granted. So what Vinny did was, okay, that he said, okay, I'll give. So what Vinny did, Vinny did was big task now. What he do? He go to the storeroom, he dragged a big server, he installed the operating system, he set up everything, he installed application, he set up the network, everything. He took that machine to the data center, he pushed all the racks, adjust so many servers, and make it one small place. He adjusted that server to that girl. And finally, Vinit gave that details to that girl. And you know what girls say? If thank you, that is good. But after thank you, they'll use the 2 words, which is powerful words. So sweet. Oh, yes or no? Hey, online people, yes or no? Did you got this experience? Right? So, okay. So Vinit is now really very nice. Okay. Now, see here. Now, interesting thing will happen. Now, hold on. Now, next day, already Vinit is very frustrated with this data center issues. He's already frustrated. What is generally the frustration level for him out of 10? 9. So, okay, you have given 9. So the frustration level is 9. So in this frustration situation, he already set up a server to that girl, testing girl. And then next day, she came. When she's coming, Vinit stood up, combed the hair, and then she came and she said, Vinny, yes, I want to say something. Yeah, say. I'm really scared. No problem. I'm not scared. Tell me. I want to say the 3 letters. Oh, what is that? I'm dying to hear. Tell me. And she said, I crashed server. What did you said? You crashed server. Ah? You crashed server? You know how much time he spent to set up that server? And is easy to set up that server? No. And really, this person is now dying. Vinit is dying now. So now, then she said, like, Vinit, please do something. Okay, don't worry, I'll handle. And Vinny, yes, I want one more server. Right? So now, yeah, online people, no problem. We can smile also. No, I can put the smiley symbols. Okay, fine. So whenever she's coming, now Vinit is running. Yes or no? Whenever she's coming, Vinit is running. Okay, so you know that, the problem. The problem is in this frustration situation, Amruta called Vinit. And said, hey Vinit, Yes, we got a new project. Okay. Hey, Vinit, hello. Yes, yes, yes. We got a new project, man. So Amrita is really good. She's happy because she got a project, but Vinit is happy. Why? Because he is the guy who need to set up the entire infrastructure. Do he has a space inside the data center? No. For that reason, what happened is as Amrita is really good in the business, she's getting more and more projects, more and more projects, more and more projects. Number of data centers has also been increased now. So out of one data center, now how many data centers are there? Now tell me the frustration levels of Vinit is increased or not? So how many times? How many times? 3 times increased. 3 times increased. You getting it? So now he has how many data centers are there at the moment now? 3 data centers are there. And whatever the problems that he is getting, every into three, he's getting the issues. Is it easy to handle the data center? Some person will come and say, I need new server. Some other person will come and say, there is not there's a problem. Some person will come and say, data issues, that issues, security issues, maintenance issues, backup issues, data loss issues, integrity issues, right? There's so many issues complaining everyone here. And that too, if it is one data center, you can handle it. Now it is how many data centers? 3 data centers now. Now, salary not increased. No, salary is not increased. So now, guys, now, as he is already frustrated, in this frustration situation, again Amruta called and said, hey, Vinit, we are getting one more new project. Please be under Vinit. Imagine that you are Vinit. Someone called you in this frustrated situation and Amruta called and said, we got a new project. What is the frustration levels of Vinit now? Out of 10? Out of 10, it is 20, 30 now. Increased. Okay. See, now he got frustrated. No, whenever generally I'm asking, whenever we got frustrated, where do we go? I mean, where do we go when you get frustrated? Huh? Wrong question, huh? Uh-huh. Okay. Girls are saying meditation room. Boys are saying, okay, you know very well. Ramesh is saying temple. Okay, so I think my offline people are okay. So whenever you are frustrated, we have the individual places. Let's assume Vinit is sitting under the tree. So this is the tree. No apple. So this is a tree. So Vinit is just lying under the tree. Vinit is just lying on the tree. So now he's thinking, Array, for each and everything I am getting the problems. There are so many problems. He's already frustrated, right? Why I'm getting this much frustrated? What is the problem? For each and every requirement, I'm going and purchasing new servers, new servers. Do you see this here now? Now, if you take a physical machine, what do you have in the bottom? Bottom you have hardware, on top of it OS, on top of it application. Fantastic. So here you have a hardware, OS, on top of it you have application. Nana, can we call it this is a physical machine? Yes, this is a physical machine. This is the physical. So this is the traditional architecture. This is the traditional architecture. So whenever there is a new requirement, he is going and purchasing new servers, and number of issues is getting multiplied by anything. So now, whenever he got frustrated, now already he got frustrated. And now he's lying under the tree. He opened the phone and he's watching reels. Not reels. So he's surfing on the internet. And whenever he's surfing on the internet, he got to see a new technology. What is that? He got to see a new technology, and the technology is no virtualization. What is that? Virtualization. Say that, Nana. So he saw a topic called virtualization. So now tell me here, Vinith is frustrated with what? Whenever there is a new project, he need to go and purchase new servers. Let's say, for example, he need 100 machines. So what? He need to go and purchase how many machines? 100 machines. Yes or no? If customer says that I need 100 machines, definitely he need to go and purchase 100 machines. If there is any project and the project need 50 machines and he need to go and purchase 50 machines, there is a space issue, problems, issues, everything, the data centers issues will come into picture, correct? So in this frustrated situation, he has seen a technology called virtualization. What is that? Virtualization. And let's see what is this virtualization topic meaning. So can we say this is a host machine? What machine, Nana? Host machine, server, everything is same or not? Same. This is called a host machine. Generally on the bottom, what do we have? Hardware. Generally what you have? Hardware. See here. On top of it, what do we have usually? Louder. Generally, we have OS. That is for your physical machine or a traditional architecture. For a physical normal machine, you have an operating system. But this is what technology is now? Virtualization technology. If you are going for the virtualized technology, on top of it, we have something called hypervisor. What is it, Chiti? Hypervisor. What is that? Hypervisor, it's a virtualization layer. What is that? If someone asks you what is hypervisor, what do you say? It is a virtualization layer. Have you heard this company called VMware? Have you heard VMware? So that is the most common popular company that, it's providing a virtualization software. So what you need to do, VMware, take a VMware software and then install it on the machine. Once you install it on the machine, it will form the hypervisor. What is hypervisor? It is a virtualization layer. What is it, Nana? Once you install VMware software, what layer it will form? Virtualization layer it will form. What layer? Everyone. What is that virtualization layer called? Hypervisor. What is the virtualization layer called? Hypervisor. Say that. What is that? Hypervisor. What is hypervisor? It's a virtualization layer. Can you give me one example company that to install? VMware. So once you install hypervisor, what will happen? On top of it, you can create virtual machines. What do you create, Nana? What machines you create? Virtual machines, not physical machine. This is what called virtual machine. And each virtual machine have its own hard disk. It has its own OS, has its own application. So like this, after setting up your hypervisor virtualization layer, you can set up multiple virtual machine on a single physical machine. Nana, you got it? What are all these called? Virtual machine. What are these called? Virtual machine. Or in shortcut, you call it as VM. What is that? VM. So very important. If you take a physical machine, once you install that software, which software? VMware software or virtualization software. What software? Virtualization software. It can be VMware also. It can be Microsoft Hyper-V also. There are so many softwares are available. So I'm saying virtualization software. Once you install virtualization software, on top of it, what you can create? Virtual machines you can create. What machines? That looks like a machine only, but it is physical or virtual? Physical meaning where I can touch my laptop. The laptop is physical, but that is virtual. This is also laptop. This is also server. That is also server, but this is physical. That is virtual. This one I can touch. That one we cannot touch. One physical machine. In that physical machine, multiple. How many? You can create what? Virtual machines you can create. What do you create, Nana, everyone? Virtual machine. And these are also called as guest machine. What's that? No, no. If you take a physical machine, how much time will it take to install, set up operating system, everything? How many? 1 hour? It's not possible. It'll take minimum 3 hours. How many? How many hours? 3 hours. So minimum 3 hours. To set up a physical machine, taking it, purchasing the physical machine, unpack it, plug it, set up, install operating system, setting up everything will take at least how many hours? 3 hours. Is it, if you say just, I don't want this physical machine, is that possible to say that I don't want? No. Can you scrap it? Can you delete it? No. But whereas virtual machines, you can create just like that, you can delete just like that. Was it, Nana? You can create just like that and then delete just like, because that is virtual. That is what? Virtual. It's not physical. Physical, it is very hard to, delete it. But as this is virtual, any number of virtual machines you can create just like that, and any number of virtual machines you can delete just like that. And each virtual machine will act as a server. You're getting it. No, you're getting it. Online, you're getting it. Assume that we have here 24 GB RAM. How much? 24 GB RAM. You have it. Now, each virtual machine, I need 2 GB RAM. And by the way, these virtual machines will use its host machine hardware. Let's say now I want 2 GB RAM of virtual machines. I have 24 GB. How many virtual machines you can create? 12. So your virtual machines, how many virtual machines you can create on one machine depend upon your hardware. Depend upon your hardware. Okay? You're getting it. No, you're getting it, everyone. So your virtual machines, number of virtual machines depend upon your hardware. How much big your hardware is, those many virtual machines you can create it. So now, let's say, for example, I have a requirement of 100 machines for a project. Now, do I need to go and purchase 100 machines? Excellent. How many? Let's say, for example, I will purchase only 5 big machines and 95 are virtual machines. 95 are what, Nana? Virtual machines. How much cost I have saved, how much space I have saved, how much risk I have saved, how much headache I have saved. What is the technology? Virtualization. This virtualization, now this Vinith is going and reading all this virtualization technology. And what he did was he come back to his data centers. And what he did, he has migrated all the physical machines to virtual machines. He has migrated what? All physical machines to virtual. Physical to virtual machine migration, meaning don't say go to physical machine and home, but it will not become virtual. Now, what you need to do, whatever the data you have in the physical machine, take that data and put it into the virtual machine. And what this guy Vinith did was, so he went and he installed virtualizations. And what he did was he migrated all the physical machines to virtual. As he has migrated, now do we need 3 data centers? Now he's back with again only 1 data center. Happy? So this is called this is called P2V migration. What is it, Nana? P2V migration. This is called P2. What is P2V meaning? Physical to virtual migration. So Nana, 10, not 10, 11, 12 years back, this P2V migration was in too much of demand. Because everyone want to remove their physical data centers, right? Everyone want to move to virtual. You're getting it. So assume if this has 150 racks, how many? Now it has reduced to how many racks? Due to what concept? Virtualization concept. You're getting it. You are getting it. How we have evolved from physical to virtual. Handling the physical data centers is easy. Now we have migrated to virtual. So now Vinith is super happy. Yes or no? Vinith is super happy. In this happiness, again, the testing girl came. And then she asked, hey, Vinith, stop running. I need one machine. Then what Vinith will say? take 5 missions. Take 5 missions because can you easily go and create virtual machine just like that? Yes. And she said, wow, you said 5 missions. Till yesterday, you are trying to give 1 mission. Now you are giving 5 missions. Yes, I'll give 5 missions. And when she's going, and Vinith called and said, don't forget to crash the server. Right? Make sure that you crash the server. If she crashes the server, any problem to the Vinith? No, because this is a virtual machine. You can just create like that and then delete just like that. Whenever you want, create it. Whenever you don't want, delete it. That is called virtual machine. In that virtual machine, you can install Linux also. You can install Windows also. Can you put your application in virtual machine? Yes. It is similar like your normal server, but it is not physical. It is virtual. Now in this situation, Amruta called Vinith. New project, Vinith. And Vinith said, only one project? Right? So now Amruta is also happy. Vinith is also happy. And everyone is happy. Is this clear till here? Before entering into the next deadliest topic. Online, is this clear, Nana? CC? Everyone with me? Yes? CC, please. Okay. Now, from physical, we have moved to virtual. From physical, we have moved to virtual. Okay, now, Amruta is good in business, I said. She is going and bringing more and more and more and more and more business. More and more projects. Nana, this is a physical, this is a data center. It might be having few racks. Before I say this, whatever the thing that you have now, we have reduced from 150 racks to how many racks? 20 racks. That meaning how much money saved, how much risk saved, how much space saved, how much power bill saved, how much man work saved, how much issues, probability of issues saved. Yes or no? And I just wanted to tell you one thing here. Till now, whatever you have heard about Vinith, it's not Vinith, it's me only. It's my real story. So I have migrated from physical to virtual and reduced from 150 to 20 racks. For that reason, I have got an excellence award from Mr. Narayan Murthy Garu. You know Narayan Murthy, the founder of Infosys. So it was me. Say thank you. Okay, so that's what I said. My hands are rough with technologies. So I have been into multiple technologies. Good that you are with me so that we are learning very nicely. Okay, so thank you online. Thank you. So now, see now, Amruta called Vinith and said, hey, Vinith, we are getting a very good project. Nana, this is a physical data centers. These are all the physical data centers. And this data center will also will be out of space or no? After some time, it will be out of space, right? Yes or no? After putting so many servers, this will be out of space. So what, as Amruta is getting more and more business, Vinith is setting up more and more servers. More business, more servers. More business, more servers. See, more business, more host machines, more servers, more servers. More business, 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 more. Now what? Now what? Again back to 3 data centers. Again back to 3 data centers. Guys, again back to 3 data centers. Vinith was really happy till now. Vinith was really happy that I am with only 1 data center. Now, as the number of projects got increased, number of servers got increased. Now he's again back to 3 data centers concept. Guys, and that too risk has been increased a lot because in one host machine, you will be having multiple virtual machines. Just in case Pusuk, one host machine goes down, that meaning all the virtual machines inside will be down. So the risk has been into 10,000. It like nearly having a nuclear bomb under Vinith. You understand? Again, back to the same scenario. Now Vinith mind is off. The risk has been increased, issues has been increased, and again back to the 3 data centers concept, and he's done. Now tell me, what is his frustration level out of 10? 100 out of 10 it is peak range. Maximum he has reached. Maximum he has reached. Now, in this frustrated situation, Amruta called and said, Vinith, we got 100 million project. Hello? Hello, Vinith? Hello? Vinith, you there? Amruta, I'm resigning the company. What Vinith said? He resigned the company. So Amruta got like, hey, what are you talking, Vinith? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Please come, we'll talk. So now Amruta and Vinith, they both are sitting inside the meeting room. Amruta has contract paper in her hands and she has a pen in her hands and that pen is shaking. She cannot put the sign on the paper for that new project because Vinith is not able to support. And Amruta said, hey, Vinith, I'll give you 50 lakhs package. If you give 1 crore package also, I will not work, he said. Because how much level of frustration, how much level of issues, how much level of, frustration level he has reached. And now Amruta, she's not ready. She's not able to sign the papers. And literally they have tears in their eyes. Amruta needs to see the good career of the company. Whereas Vinith's thinking that he could not able to handle the infrastructure. And literally they both are having tears in their eyes. And Vinith started getting up and shouting in the angriness. Hey, I'm not able to handle the data centers. Can someone help me here, please? Can someone in the market help me, or someone help me? I could not able to handle the data centers. Please handle my data centers. I cannot handle it. Please. He started keeping shouting everywhere. No one came. No one came. They started crying. Because such a big company, they have a super dreams that the company will be growing with this project. And it's not a small project, it's a 1 million project. Amruta keep on asking, Vinith, please do something. Vinith is helpless. Vinith is helpless. In this frustrated, in this sadness, they started thinking that we are done, we are close. We have reached the levels, peak levels, no one could able to help us. And in this, when they started crying, one person came and knocked the door. One person knocked the door. And they said, yes, come in. And the new person asked, why are you so sad? And Vinith said, I'm not able to handle the data centers. Amruta said, I want to sign this project. Then the new person asked, what's the problem? Vinith said, I have so many issues with the data center. So many issues, meaning so many issues. I was into physical, later I moved to virtual. Still, I'm back to the 3 data centers and so many issues coming in. I could not able to handle it. Then a new person said, hey, Vinith, I will handle data centers behalf of you. Vinith, I will be handling the data centers for you. And Vinith all of a sudden got up and said, what did he say? You heard right. I will be handling the data centers for you. And Vinit and Amruta said, hey, how about my project? And the new person said, hey, Amruta, sign the paper. Sign the paper. No fear. I am here. So Amruta started signing the paper. Vinit is happy. Amruta has happy. And in this happiness, they both got up and hugged the new person and said, hey, who are you, man? Who are you who saved us? And he said, my name is AWS. My name is AWS, and people call me Amazon Web Services. And this AWS our hero got introduced here, and AWS started handling the data center. And like this, AWS went to each and every customer and said, I will handle the data center for you. I will handle the data center for you. AWS went to each and every customer and said, and now AWS is not going to each and every customer. AWS stepped back in the market and started shouting and announcing that, hey, my name is AWS. Those who don't want to handle data center, come to me, I will handle it. And don't forget, my name is AWS. Since then, everyone started moving to AWS. Now you tell me, I'm asking you, if you're planning to set up your own new company, will you set up your own data center? Or will you go to the cloud? So here, I use the word called cloud. What is this cloud? Where is this cloud? What is the relation between this AWS and cloud? AWS, how it is handling it? All these things we'll discuss in our next class. I understand everyone got excited, but the thing is here, everyone started moving to the cloud. And why? That's why we call it as here V2C migration. What is it, Nana? V2C migration. What is a V2C migration meaning here? Virtual to cloud. Virtual to cloud. See here. See here. So now we have this, correct, exactly. People say Vinit lost the job. No, Vinit has not lost the job. He learned AWS and did AWS certification, and he jumped into the AWS job. And remember, those who are working inside the data centers have these kind of problems now. They are jobless now. That's the reason why, as everyone are moving to the cloud, that to AWS, you have to learn AWS. That's why I already congratulated you before itself, that I appreciate and congratulate you that you already decided to learn this powerful topic, AWS, because everywhere is AWS. So next class will be on Monday. Before that, hold on. Before that, I have a topic. So do you understand this host machine? What is there on the host? Under the host machine, what you have? Hardware. On top of it, what we have? Hypervisor. On top of the hypervisor, what you have? Virtual machines. What you have, Nana? Virtual machines. And now tell me, in the host machine, do we have the OS? On the host machine, do we have the OS? No. We don't have OS. On the top of the hardware, we don't have OS, no. Operating system. That's why we call it as bare metal virtualization. What is that? Bare metal virtualization. Bare metal meaning without OS. Sir, without OS, how? That is the technology. So now you can ask, sir, can we install this virtualization layer in our laptop also? Everyone have your laptops, right? Can we install this virtualization layer in your laptops also? Answer is yes. How? Do you see this? This is your laptop. Assume this is your laptop. On the laptop, what do you have on the bottom? Hardware. On top of it, OS. And top of it, you can install a software that will form the virtualization layer. So here you have a hardware. Here we have OS, which is Windows operating system. And here is a virtualization layer. Nana, have you heard about Oracle VirtualBox, Oracle VB, or VMware Workstation. Don't worry. So there are so many softwares available in the market. What you can do is if you install on your laptop, what you can do on the laptop is you can create your own virtual machines. In your laptops also, you can create what, Nana? Virtual machines. In your laptops also, you can create virtual machines. And this is called host-based virtualization. What is that? Host-based virtualization. Host-based virtualization. You got this point, everyone? Is this clear, Nana, everyone? Dear Praveen Kumar. What's the meaning of Nana? Nana meaning dear. Okay. Everyone, is this clear online? You understand the topic? Okay, now, does everyone understood? Now tell me, does everyone understood why we have moved from physical to virtual? From virtual to so-called AWS? Now tell me, Chiti, can I say all these things on the day one to make you understand what is cloud? No, for that reason, slowly from day one, I took the basics slowly and we have reached here. If I say all these things on the day one, it's very hard for you to understand. So now you all understand how are we going? Slowly, step by step, we are going it. And now you know why we have evolved from physical to virtual to cloud. And our next class on Monday, I would say today's important class or not? So as we have entered into the AWS from Monday, we'll be talking about the AWS topics. So don't miss the class. Not AWS topics. I mean, what is cloud? The basics. What is cloud? Where is cloud? Who has handled this cloud? What is the relation between AWS and cloud? What is AWS doing in the cloud? What are we doing there? How we connect? All this myth, all these questions, all these technical things will be covered in our next class. Okay, Nan? Excellent. Yes, you will be getting the recording for this. And also, many people are asking how to register it. So please check with Rajesh. I think most of the people have already enrolled this course. So those who have not done, please take your time and do it. There is a message from admin also. Please follow that process. Rajesh, if you are there, yes. Rajesh, can you please put the recordings, the previous recordings, please? You are really rocking, sir. Thank you, Ranjit. On request of few students, we have continued today's demo class. Try to clear our fee payments by tomorrow EOD. Okay, so please complete all your formalities by tomorrow. Okay. Any other? Okay, those are the recordings. Thank you. Thank you for the wonderful feedbacks. Any other questions that you have in your mind so that you can continue the classes online? Any other questions, Nana? You understand today's class? Super. Any questions? Will you miss the class on Monday? Online? No way, huh? No way. So do not miss the class. As I said, give me a chance, take a chance. I'll kick this AWS in your brains. Okay? As I said, there's only I need your concentration. Aram se will inject in your brains. Don't worry. Okay? Superb. In future, we'll be doing a lot of practicals. Without practicals, there is no AWS. But to reach that practicals, slowly. We'll go slowly, right? Let's not go hurry and jump on it. Okay. Whenever we are doing the work, it has to be perfect. Right? Yes, Manasa, you can do that. A .NET people can also do this, and it is very helpful for the developers also. In your future, developers who you are .NET or you are a Python guy, you are a Java guy, Java guy, whoever it is, plus you need to have one cloud technology. That is mandatory nowadays in the career. How many, Vinit's finally asked one question. How many months this course will go? How many days total? 55 days plus or minus. Okay. 55 days, Monday to Saturday. And don't worry, you'll get the Sankranti holidays also. Few days. Okay. So many people think after Sankranti, I'll join, sir. No, no, no. So just for Sankranti, don't miss these classes. Okay. We will be having a separate holidays for Sankranti as well. Okay. So can you give me the final? Yes, Nitish, sir, in which language you are going to do AWS practicals? Because I'm developer. So this AWS doesn't contain any coding for now. So this course doesn't require any coding. It is, we are talking about the infrastructure and operation levels, which is required. So if there is any scripting required, I'll be teaching that little bit small script in order to do the practicals. Okay, fine. Yes, Anita, enough. Okay, can you give the final CC for today? CC with smile, please. And on Monday will be the really important class. Don't miss the classes. And please complete your formalities. Check with Mr. Rajesh if you have any problems or any non-technical issues. Great. So that is all, guys, for today. And I'll see you. Yes, yes, Babu, Vinith. Yes, yes, Vinith. So that is all for today. And I'll see you on Monday with the next beautiful, wonderful topic. Until then, take care. Bye-bye. Have a nice day and have a nice weekend. See you on Monday. Don't miss the class. Bye-bye.